Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich here with your outlook for November 18th, 2015. And for today, we're going to have high pressure that was in control of our weather over the last couple days is not going to move off to the southeast. And this is what brought our backdoor front in yesterday. It will not be as cool today. Temperatures will increase a little bit. We're also going to have a southeasterly wind flow around this high pressure. Here's your high sitting right here, and the southeasterly wind coming around it is going to bring in a little bit more cloud cover than we've had over the past couple of days. We're actually going from mostly sunny, what it was yesterday, to mostly cloudy today. And you might start off with a little bit more of a mixed clouds and sun in the morning, especially further east that you go, but I do think those clouds increase. And then we're going to get a mostly cloudy sky throughout the day here. Not looking at any precipitation today across our coverage area at all, but this is going to be, there's going to be a cold front approaching here from the west. You can clearly see where that is here, attached to an area of low pressure, which is actually off the screen here, but well, for argument's sake, we'll say it's up here somewhere. And then this is going to be advancing to the east. A lot of rain with this, but I think as it comes eastward, the area of low pressure that is forming along the front stays south of the region, so we're not going to be getting into the heaviest rain, I don't think, but there is an opportunity for a good soaking rain, and this is a very slow-moving front that's going to come in here for very late Wednesday night and most of your day on Thursday. So with this a little bit forward here, this is actually looking at Wednesday evening here, and then we get into the overnight hours here. You start seeing this moving in from west to east, and we're getting some shower activity moving into central PA here in the pre-dawn hours, and then for areas farther east should hold off into very early in the morning here on Thursday before we get into any of the shower activity. But you can see what happens. It kind of falls apart a little bit. The best precipitation actually heads south of the region here. And that's down here across, just south of from D.C. over down to the eastern shore of Maryland and eastern Virginia is where it's showing the highest rainfall totals here. So the models that were showing some very robust totals over the last couple of days have now backed off. But you see this is continuing into the afternoon and evening hours here, and very slow to exit. So I just showed you 12 hours worth of frames there, and it hasn't really moved a whole lot in that time frame. So we are expecting an all-day rain event, although it's just going to be mostly showery, not really really heavy all day, but you can still get to at least a half-inch of rain out of that. And because of its slow moving and the possibility for some embedded storms, you can get up to anywhere between a half-inch and an inch of rain out of this. So one thing ahead of this front that I did not mention is their wind gusts. They're not as robust showing here as they did yesterday. The west winds are going to be up in this area here, north of our coverage area here. You see these isobars are still somewhat close together here, so we're going to allow for some wind gusts about 30, maybe 35 isolated. Some wind gusts that you can expect later this afternoon and this evening especially, but then continuing into Thursday morning until this front passes, we'll have some gusty conditions as well until this front gets through here. Let's go over the NAM high-res future simulated radar and start off here in the wee hours of the morning here on Thursday. And so we're expecting this Wednesday night well after midnight. This is a look at 4 a.m. Already raining in places like State College, just getting into Harrisburg at this point. Western portions of our coverage area are getting rain at this point, so we do think this is an after midnight deal, probably well after midnight for most places. And then we're going to have this rain move in and then continue eastward here. Here's Thursday morning at 7 o'clock. You can see the rain has moved over to at least the rest of eastern Pennsylvania, starting in New Jersey as well by 9, 10 o'clock in the morning. But this rain kind of hangs around and hangs around and hangs around most of the day here. This is now looking at 4 p.m. on Thursday. And then finally by the early evening hours, we start to move out, and it starts getting out of New Jersey by the mid-evening on Thursday. So pretty much an all-day rain event here, and anywhere between a half-inch and an inch of rain expected. Behind this frontal boundary, we're going to go back down to seasonal temperatures for this time of year, near normal temperatures for this time of year as high pressure moves in. The really cold air is not expected to come in until a secondary cold front comes through the area. That's going to be association with this little weak system moving to our northwest here. It's going to have a cold front attached with it that's going to come through our area here probably Saturday night, maybe very early Sunday. We'll have to keep an eye on this. So I don't. The latest trends in the models have been to keep any precipitation in the best forcing up to the northwest here. So wouldn't be surprised to see a quick rain or snow shower for our far northern areas here on Saturday night or early Sunday. But we'll just call it partly cloudy Saturday, mostly cloudy Saturday night, and then maybe the opportunity for an isolated shower either rain or snow shower for our far northwestern areas closest to the area of low pressure. But this does drag a cold front through, and that's going to result in some big changes here for Sunday and Monday. High pressure is going to move in, but we're going to be stuck in the 40s for highs, low to mid 40s in many locations for high temperatures across our coverage area here both Sunday and Monday. So we're definitely getting a nice cool shot here, but eventually this is not going to be a last forever type thing. We're still in a very transitional and progressive pattern, so things are going to keep moving right along, and that the well below normal temperatures that we're expecting here for I shouldn't say well below, but below normal temperatures that we're expecting should only last for a couple days before we start to moderate back to near normal for a couple days after that. I'm Eastern PA Weather Authority meteorologist Bobby Martrich, and that is your outlook for November 18th, 2015. Have a great Wednesday.